Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I was sitting here thinking, this past weekend has been very emotional for me. I woke up Saturday morning to Facebook seeing that someone that was a Facebook friend of mine had passed away. I didn't know this person personally. He was a mutual friend of someone I know, and one day we were commenting on the same thread, and then he sent me a friend request, and then we just became Facebook friends. But what was awesome about him is because with that experience, I got to know just a little bit about him, and he was funny. He just always had me laughing with his posts. And then to see he passed away, it really broke my heart. I started crying. And I couldn't believe it because I'm like, this is really a stranger, someone that I don't really know personally, but he was someone who had affected my life. And just watching the people send their messages and eulogize him, it just kind of cemented that this person was indeed a great person, had touched so many lives. And so I found out he passed away from stomach cancer. And then that just made it worse for me because there's so many people who are affected by cancer. For those of you who may not know, they say 1 in 2 men will get cancer in their lifetime and 1 in 3 women. I mean, that's a lot of people who have been touched and will be touched by cancer. And so then Sunday, I saw someone that I hadn't seen in a while and they looked totally different. I didn't know what was going on with them, but I assumed they were going through some things and they were crying. And so I took it upon myself to just go over and try to give that person a hug because even though I didn't know what they were going through, I knew it was something. And being that I faced cancer twice and beat it both times, I figured I can give some kind of encouragement. So I found out that this person had stomach cancer. And I'm just sitting there like, you have to be kidding me. Like, this is two people, one who passed away and one who's over here suffering with it. And I really, sometimes I'm just amazed how God just gives you the right words to say at the right time. Because I didn't know what to say to this woman. She's not someone who I know. This is someone that I see in passing, that I speak to periodically, but we don't know each other intimately. But I really knew that I needed to say something to her to encourage her as she is going through her own battle. And even though this is not the ministry I would want, I remember someone asked me a couple of weeks ago, like, are you going to be a minister one day? And I'm thinking, like, that is not the ministry that I'm looking to be. But I do know that we all have the responsibility of ministering to people and helping them the best way that we can. And so I gave this person some words to encourage her, to give her some hope because she's having a difficult time. And as I said, this isn't something that I would want for myself, but I'm being obedient to what God has called me to do. And so I asked you today, do you know what you're called to do? And if you do, are you being obedient? Because it's easy to run away and say, you know what? That's not what I want to do. Like, I really don't want to have anything to do with cancer. Because with cancer, you don't know what end of the spectrum you're going to end up on or people who are dealing with it. You don't know if they're going to die, if they're going to stay and survive and have a testimony. You don't know. What I do know is God will be glorified. So I can't worry about that. But even though I don't want that ministry, that is the ministry that God has given to me to be able to speak life into people and help them during their times. And so I just ask you, whatever it is that God is pulling you to do, that you just be obedient and do it. Do what it is that you're purposed to do, what you're called to do, and just watch God give you everything that you need in the moment that you need it. So that's my word for encouragement this week. I'm sure I'll be back, but I just wanted to give you that while it was on my heart. All right, you all take care, be blessed, and be a blessing to someone. Love you all. Bye bye.